was murdered for a race he was destined to lose, but chose to win. Now, he is searching for the metal shadow in the moonless night to find a faceless killer and a reason to live.
Holy shit. Woo, you can smell that rubber.
And when you do that, you can the accelerate cruise button right here, I can lower and raise how much RPMs I want it to bounce at. So like,
Oh my god.
I gotta be careful. I couldn't start the engine.
Yeah.
So, here we are, Operation Ultimate. This is probably the last big adventure I'll go on for a while. The mission itinerary for this one is quite lengthy, as you may imagine. Driving 7,000 miles around the country involved doing quite a lot of stuff. So this is part 1 of 3, just so I can keep the videos from being like 4 hours long. So the primary mission objective is to get my friend Clay, who I've known since I was like 14. After we graduated high school, he immediately went into the military, where he's been stationed in San Diego for the past few years. His contract is finally expiring, so he's free to come back home. Me and Clay are going to head all the way up the west coast to Julian, Palm Springs, the edge of Los Angeles along 101 for a short while, and then to Alcatraz Island. Across the Golden Gate Bridge, through the redwood forests, and finally to the Florence sand dunes in Oregon, where we'll meet up with Bryant and hopefully get a chance to see the annular solar eclipse that happened on October 14th. This time, Bryant will know we're coming, and he's laid out our plans for Oregon in Phase 3. After the sand dunes, we'll head to Sisters and Bend, probably my favorite places in Oregon, if only for Blockbuster, where Clay will split off and head to Yellowstone. I'll head back to Portland to drive Bryant's YJ and then into Washington State to make my epic voyage to the westernmost point of the continental United States. But for now, I was with Taco in Houston, and what an incredible city it was.
Wow.
On the roof, where you see it poking out right here, this is the pool that's up there. And the piece that we see is this little piece.
Yeah, Texas pool.
But it's a Texas lazy river. Well, it has a pool right there, but it's like a lazy river in the shape of Texas.
Wow.
Because, you know, Texas.
This is nothing like Chicago.
Oh, this is crazy, actually. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this new building. Because they've been building this building right here forever. You can see it's all empty.
Yeah.
But I haven't been over here.
They're like, I couldn't even count the amount of floors on these buildings.
This is where Chopped and Screwed music came from, and like, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen swangin', but dude, swangin' comes from Houston. Slabs, obviously not like donks and shit, because that shit comes from Florida, but that's a Hellcat.
Okay, I guess I'll get up now. Okay, Taco.
Can you hear me?
Oh my god, I totally can.
What? Maybe that's not how this thing works.
No, I can hear you.
Right? You can hear me like good even though I'm so far away.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm wearing a headset.
Yeah, like the mic, like the volume is really low.
Yeah. I wonder if the camera's picking that up. That's cool.
Right now, I'm only talking at like a regular level.
Yeah, same. Just like normal room temperature voice. Oh my god. You don't gotta give it any gas to take off.
No? Okay, my car you do.
Yeah.
And my
I gotta
car's
go into third already. Like it's steep. You gotta shift it pretty quick.
Watch, when you drive my car, you're gonna be like me high, just pulled out of that gas station.
Yeah, revving it up. Yeah, no, you can You can pretty much just drop the clutch when it's idling and it'll start going forward. There you go. Yeah, this is pretty much the polar opposite of a 370. It's
weird being able to shift and just immediately let off the clutch pedal.
Yeah.
With my car, you kind of have to like, even if you're going down the road, you still gotta like feather it out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And this thing's all over the road.
Oh yeah, the steering sucks ass because it's a truck. That's just how they are. That's just how Jeeps are. It is annoying, but you get used to it after.
This is actually the first Jeep I've ever drove.
Yeah.
With a stick, of course. I've driven like a new like Wrangler, you know. Fiat.
Oh yeah, so this is the first Jeep you've ever driven.
Yeah, the first real Jeep I've ever driven.
Yeah.
Oh, watch, I'm about to do Jeep things. You ready?
Hey! Oh my God! I can't believe you waved. Usually the Grand Cherokee guys don't wave. Oh my God. Okay, I see. So this is like a little secret off-roady spot?
Yeah. You think I should go through that?
Let me go scope it out. Ah, it's like quicksand. Holy shit. Glad I wasn't wearing my shoes.
Hold on, I can't see the mirrors.
No, you don't need your mirrors. You're good. Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't worry, Captain. We'll bump out those scratches. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like butter. Well, he got us stuck. 100% skill issue.
Do you think this will help?
I don't know. I gotta get out and survey our situation here. Yeah, these two wheels ain't gonna have traction worth a shit. Yeah, these two are totally mudded up. We are pretty damn well stuck, Taco.
That's not good.
You did a good job.
I just went over this like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, but this time you were in second gear and two-wheel drive. And I was like, first gear, and you panicked and stopped. That might work. You're gonna have to shove it in there good. Yeah, that...
Oh, this one?
It might grab it, though. Oh yeah, you got somewhere to be, don't you? It doesn't look that bad, but like that ain't gonna do anything. Get that out of there. This front one's all we got. And you might have to stand here and like keep pressure on it.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe put that one in there.
I've seen them do that shit before, but I don't know if it'll help.
Yeah.
Like being on
I don't
rocking
think
it back and forth?
I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have to start crawling really slowly to get up on these boards. You let me know if the wheel starts spinning out.
Spinning. I'm gonna push down on them.
So I dug out these traction strap things I've been carrying around for years. They've helped me in the snow before, but this was mud, and I don't really have any experience with mud. And I also guess, despite living in Texas, Taco doesn't even know anybody with a truck that could just come pull us out either.
All right. I think the front one slipped out again. Did it some gas? Oh no, it did it. Keep going.
high five. Give me a high five.
And those things actually did get us out. I was very proud of them. That's a 5-star review from me. The next day, we went south to Galveston to screw around somewhere else. Found ourselves on a ferry and then a decommissioned military base. That was really cool. Wandered around that place for a while.
UK Mini. There's the Jeep. Oh, this is intense.
Welcome to my ship.
Yeah, this is Taco's private yacht. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wait, can we get back in? Okay, we're good. Wow.
You see like dolphins and stuff. Just got my elbow.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I was looking for you.
Captain Taco.
Oh, there it goes.
What is our heading?
Our heading?
Yes.
I'd have to say that way.
All right.
Oh, look, you seen them?
That way it is. I've seen a dolphin, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to get one on camera, though.
Look, you see them?
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you go out here deeper, you'll usually see them. Those two are swimming together. They keep popping out right there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see
there's
them.
a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's like 3 at least.
Dude, the Jeep's rolling away.
Yeah, okay. Look at all those beach chickens. That didn't take long at all. It wasn't even like 15 minutes. This is like prime movie scene filming location right here.
Data computer room.
How ominous. The plotting room. Oh my gosh. We could plot our evil schemes in there. Look at this, man. This is like back rooms. I want to get in there so bad. But it's totally padlocked. Like gunner port thing. I don't know what that is. You can shoot at the evil invaders. Yeah, look at it.
This place was popping, literally. In the 1800s.
All sorts of ancient weapons here. He's found a flintlock pistol now. Look at them all. They're so free. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, it just opens up out of nowhere.
Go through this water. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, we are out. This is the San Luis Pass in Galveston, Texas.
Oh, I got totally drenched.
And there is some big trails here with some pretty good dunes to...
And the bridge is a toll road, and we totally bypassed the toll road by off-roading.
Well, we still would have to bypass the water over there, but...
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to drive it into water. See, the thing is, I don't know how long it's going to rain for, how hard it's going to come down, how much rainfall we're talking about. So, I don't want to risk going out into these trails. Like, there's hardly anybody else out here. There are other people out here, but, you know, when everything's all wet like this puddle is filling up alarmingly fast. If it weren't raining, I'd be willing to go everywhere out here.
Dude, I've never seen flamingos out here. For as long as I've been in Texas, I've never seen flamingos out here.
Where they at? Right there. Those are, you can't even tell on the camera, but they're pink. Those are pink birds. I swear I'm not crazy. I don't... What are those? We can't get very close with the Jeep though, because they were standing like right about where I am. Taco's yelling at me. Hey birdies, you want to be on YouTube? Oh, look at him go. Wow. Okay, anyway, yeah, we're definitely not driving over here. Oh my God, Taco took over. Taco, I was just telling them how we're totally not driving over here.
After now having a non-zero amount of the Atlantic Ocean inside my Jeep, we went back to Taco's place.
Inside the castle so you can really see.
Get the cursor, get it. Oh my God. That is funny. I don't think I've ever seen a cat do that. Alright everybody, pay attention. The movie's starting.
Civil War. Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first victory against the evil galactic empire.
So far, I had driven from Florida to Houston. Nothing really happened until I got to Texas, but Taco showed me around, gave me the Houston experience, and honestly, it's probably my favorite of the major cities I've been to in the U.S. I tend to judge a place a lot by its nightlife because I stay up late, usually just because there's less people around at night. Houston was so chill compared to other huge cities I've been to. Like, I would live there. I would live in the outskirts of Houston. I don't say that about many places. Like where me and Taco were literally just defenselessly wandering around downtown Houston at night. If you do that in Chicago, you will die. Like you'll just get shot. Like that it's kind of like a different world. I could have spent more time here, but I did have a deadline to reach San Diego by day 7. So on the morning of day 4, I continued west. In Austin, I met up with Trinidad from the XJ server, who had an impeccably clean 1999. Ever since whenever he got these slightly larger than stock tires, his speedometer has been off by a few miles an hour. That's an easy fix. The gear on the speed sensor just needs to be swapped out. He's had this gear in his garage for like 30 years, going for the Guinness World Record of procrastination, so let's step in and show him how it's replaced.
Okay, welcome to YouTube, sir. This is the underside of Trinidad's Jeep here. As you can see, he has an inaccurate speedometer, as you are clearly able to tell by this camera angle. So he has contracted me to replace the speedometer gear for him. He's got some I think 31-ish inch tires on here, but he's got the stock speedometer gear. So all we gotta do is unplug this connector and remove this 1/2-inch bolt, and then our speedometer sensor will come right out. And yeah, that's a stock 34 tooth gear. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
See how hard that was?
Fucking no.
All you gotta do is pop the old one out and click the new one in. That's all there is to it.
Fuck.
So it is recommended to replace this rubber grommet here, whatever you call O-ring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised the new one didn't come with one. Usually these just come with a new O-ring. So if this starts leaking because I took it out,
yeah,
all you'll need is the speedometer gear O-ring. I'm pretty sure this is like a universal part. You should be able to find it for like $1 at any parts store.
That's fine.
But yeah.
Well, I feel like a lazy hell, shit, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? The whole time I had this in the box.
And because 32 is still in the same range as 34, we're gonna leave the sensor in the same orientation, put that bolt back in and plug it in. Now we gotta go on a test drive.
Fucking dude. It's raining. Yep.
It's always a good sign. What are we going, like 18?
18, yeah. Looks
okay.
Right. Looks right.
So far, so good, yeah.
Okay. 35.
35 on the gauge. 34, yeah.
I'm going about 34.
30, yeah, we're right. I think that's accurate.
That's
yeah.
That's fucking it.
Hell yeah.
That was so easy, dude. What the fuck was I putting this off for so... Damn.
So, yeah, what does your Jeep have, like, does it have more or less miles?
Oh, it's got way more miles. Yeah,
okay.
It's 281,000. It probably has close to like 300, so...
Okay.
right, Wayman.
Yeah.
That was worth the burger that I bought you.
Yeah.
So, thanks.
Okay.
Easy.
So now that your speedometer works, you know what the next project is, right?
Okay, glove box light.
Glove box light.
Trinidad also had a side quest for me. He's been meaning to deliver this roof rack to another member of the server who lives in Arlen about an hour away. So we equipped the roof rack on my Jeep for the time being. I'll deliver it to James, who's somewhat on my way out west.
Before the sunset, I had to get a good look at this roof rack. I think it looks pretty cool. It's all tactical. I do like it, but I would never use one, you know?
Not going.
James has a 1993, and this one may look rough, but it's the soldier that keeps on marching. This dude shows up to our meetup spot with no coolant in the radiator, and is just like, yeah, I gotta go get some coolant later. I'm like, what, dude, you need coolant like now? And he's like, nah, it'll be fine. And it was. You know, it was just another day in the life.
Dude, this... Oh my god, I can't believe that just stays on there. Like, you didn't think to wrap it in zip ties or something?
No, it's just loyal.
I'm gonna feel so bad when that thing pops off again because I touched it.
From Arlen, I drove through the night and ended up in New Mexico at 2 in the morning. Actually, it was 1 in the morning now, which is a cool benefit of driving west. You gain an hour every time you cross a time zone. This is basically what I eat to save as much money as possible on these trips. A peanut butter sandwich with some chips and like a banana or something will last me a week. New Mexico had a lot of unexpected surprises for me this time. I've been to New Mexico plenty of times. It was actually the second state I ever set foot in, but everywhere I've been in New Mexico was just boring desert. I had no idea these like wooded mountains existed here.
I'm just letting her engine brake. I've been at 99 mpg on the overhead console for like the past 10 minutes now. I've probably traveled like 15 miles without burning any gas or using the brakes. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude. I gotta stop. I gotta look at this place, dude. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Only in a Jeep. You think I should go down this? Because I don't think so. No, dude, look at how rocky and loose it is. I'd end up just rolling down this. That's really steep. Wow. You really gotta be here, man. It's hard to comprehend how far away that is. Yeah, I don't want to risk rolling down this mountain. I'm just gonna go back out the way I came. Okay. Well, now this is something. Wow, it looks like snow.
At the bottom of the mountains is a
Wow.
void of sand dunes where the sand is pure white, like bright as snow. I had to go check it out.
It's really rough, but Man, this reminds me of the ice lake in Minnesota. But it's all sand. It's so quiet. There's sled trails. Dang. Come on, come on, come on. Physical activity, let's get it. Holy shit. Man, imagine whoever discovered this place. The only sound out here is other people and the wind, but like other than that, it's completely silent, like the sand absorbs the sound. Oh my gosh. I came from somewhere up on the mountains. I don't know exactly where, but this is so cool. It costs 25 bucks to get in here, but this is totally worth it. I mean, look at this. It is kind of rough. It looks like it's really smooth, but it's kind of rough sand. You can see it clumping up a little bit. That's interesting. This is whiter than the sand on the Florida beaches. I thought that sand was white. Okay, I wonder if I have anything with me I could use as a sled. Because these are some pretty steep hills. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, sled time. The return of the tote lid. There's a good amount of people here, and something I thought was kind of funny was I easily have the oldest car out of anybody here. The oldest car I've seen is like a 2015. Wow.
Yuma, Arizona is right next to another odd piece of American geography. In 1848, the Mexican-American War ended, and with that, pretty much all of what's now the southwestern United States was ceded, and a new boundary was drawn. The problem with this new border is that it cut off the Mesilla Valley, which the U.S. planned to build a railroad through to connect the eastern states to the west coast. Tensions with Mexico after the war hadn't yet settled down, and building a U.S. railroad through Mexico obviously wasn't happening. So, in a bit of a clever win-win move by the government, the U.S. decided to just buy this land from Mexico, which would help them financially recover from this war they just lost, ease tensions, and allow for the railroad to be entirely within American territory. The Gadsden Purchase saw almost 30,000 square miles of land added onto Arizona and New Mexico, defining the border we see today, with the most extremely convoluted border definitions I've ever seen. What always interested me about this specific point, was why for a brief 20 miles does the border follow the Colorado River and then immediately resume on a boring straight line? So I had to go check it out. Well, I got explicit permission from a Border Patrol officer himself to come down here and check this out. This is pretty frickin' sweet, bro. I obviously have too much stuff in the Jeep to fit anybody else in here, but that's their main concern is usually when people come to this area, it's because they're trying to pick up illegal immigrants and like harbor them over the border. But he was pretty chill. Okay, so the border wall, obviously, that's not Mexico over there. They just can't build a fence on a river. I'm not gonna go over there. I see there's another patrol guy out there. But you can see where the fence picks up again on the other side. On this side, that's California right there. I'm standing in Arizona, and on that side of the fence is Mexico. So literally just like a Hail Mary away, and I'd be in Mexico. I don't have a passport though. What an interesting little spot, man. So this is the Colorado River, which is the border between Arizona and California. And very briefly, this river also borders Arizona from Mexico. And there's the wall over there. This is really as close as I can get without, you know, looking like some criminal crawling through the bushes and everything. It's a cool place to be. So, although I didn't technically set foot there, nor was there any monument, I'll say I've now been to the northernmost point of Mexico. Yuma was an interesting town. I saw 5 XJs there, and I just kind of hung around for a while because, well, this was the last time for a long time that I would be not in California. California scares me. Okay, my money is pretty much worthless there. Gas is $7 a gallon, there's a tax on plastic bottles, and more crackheads wandering around than in Florida. They don't allow you to sleep in your car at rest stops, which, like, why are you even going to have rest stops at that point? But on the other hand, I've come this far. I have to keep going. I have to go to the Redwoods. I have to go to Alcatraz. I have to drive across the Golden Gate Bridge, and I have to save my friend Clay. So, I drove over the Colorado River and began my trek into the sunset, stopping that night in El Centro for my first hotel on this trip so far. I've never been to California. Initial impressions, it's very sketchy. These guys are kind of giving me bad vibes. But, hopefully the Jeep will be okay. Parked over there. You know, I got the blinds cracked just so I can keep an eye on everybody. And I was exploring this vast hotel room, and I found this weird mirror. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Bro. A touchscreen mirror? What is this? It's like a defroster to get moisture off it, probably. This is way too fancy for me. Me and the Jeep had survived our first night, and I continued across Interstate 8 towards San Diego. It took 7 days to get here, and it'll take another 7 to escape to Oregon. But alas, here he was.
There he is.
Clay here drives the realest vehicle of them all, a 1998 Toyota Corolla. He was packed up and ready to leave his 4 years of service behind.
The precious cargo in the back here, yes.
Yeah.
And the two of us headed north towards Palm Springs.